Hello and welcome. So now that May is over, let's go through my May favorites. I will be mentioning a few categories such as makeup, skincare, hair products, fitness equipment, a styling product, a bag, and a book. So let's start with makeup. I have a few things with me that I really love this month. First, let's talk about the e.l.f. Complexion Duo. It has two sides, and I use this side for my foundation. I use this side for the concealer. Out of all the foundation brushes I've tried, this one has been one of the best ones I've ever used because it just blends out your foundation so well. Next is a primer. I've never actually used a primer that I thought was working for me. I kind of just thought it was part of the makeup steps and I would just put anything on. But I saw a lot of good reviews on the Power Grip primer. This is the one I got. It really grips onto all of your makeup and it stays in place. The next product is this glitter eyeshadow. I find it's really hard to find an eyeshadow palette that has shimmer on it and doesn't make your eyes look dry. This one applies really well and it actually makes your eye look shimmery and just gorgeous. This has to be my favorite foundation so far. It's the Dior foundation stick. It's just so buttery smooth. It just glides on so well, and especially with the e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush, it just blends so well. I have it on right now. It's a bit more orange than my skin tone, but it was the closest match and I couldn't just let it go. I thought maybe I'll get tan during the summer and it'll be a good match, but I really would recommend this foundation. It is pricey, but it is worth it. I do use the Laura Mercier skin tint for everyday wear, but if I want more coverage, this one has more coverage. It glides on better. It doesn't leave my skin looking cracked after a couple of hours. It's probably one of the best foundations I've ever used. I have no complaints so far. I've been using it for a month now and it's just, it has changed my life in a really good way. The next product that changed my life that I'm pretty late on because a lot of girls are already on it, but I just didn't know if I wanted to make that switch. This loose powder has changed my life. First of all, it smells amazing. And I have no idea why I waited so long to get on this. I just really wanted to finish my Laura Mercier loose powder before I bought more loose powder. And I'm so glad that I made the switch. Not to hate on Laura Mercier because I've been using her since forever. Since I first ever started working and started making money, I was using Laura Mercier as a loose powder. And she was good when I was younger, but now that I'm older and I'm creasing more under my eyes, Laura Mercier would crease after 5 minutes of applying. And I've had this makeup on for maybe an hour now and no creases. Thank you. Thank you, Huda Beauty, for making this product. It's amazing. Okay, so the last makeup product that I've been loving, long-lasting makeup setting spray, Urban Decay. I used to use the one size one, but I like it, but I kind of like the way that this one sprays on my face, whereas that one feels more like a hairspray. They're both good, but I prefer this one for the summer because I find it kind of like mixes in with my makeup and it just seals it. Now let's move on to skincare. I only have two products to share, but they're good ones. The Medicube Zero Pore Pads are great. I thought they would be similar to the Needly Daily Toner Pads, but I think these are better. I just realized that someone was cutting their grass, and so you're probably gonna hear it in the video. But don't be like me, don't use it daily, because I did, and although my skin was looking very glossy, it was also breaking out. And I think it's from over exfoliating because it does have AHA and BHA. So now I use it 3 times a week and The next skincare favorite on my list is this sheet mask. It's the Mediheal Tea Tree Essential Mask. My face gets really irritated and red, so I love to use this after threading or plucking any facial hair. It just helps it calm down. I do really like it. I got a pack of 10 for I think $15 from Sukoshi Mart. So it's pretty good for the pricing. Now let's talk about hair products. So I really wanted a drugstore shampoo and conditioner. This is the new shampoo and conditioner and treatment that I'm trying. It's the Glycolic Gloss L'Oreal Paris. I do think on my natural hair you can also kind of see a shine. I used to have a lot of frizz after I would blow dry my hair. Now I find it looks more tamed and neat. The next product is this thermal brush from Bondi Boost. I hate using straighteners because I don't like it when my hair looks flat. I like when the ends kind of have a little curl to it, so this really does a good job at that. I'm sure many of you have already seen people talk about this book, The 4 Agreements. If you're someone that struggles with overthinking or just someone that assumes a lot of things, like, oh, she probably said this about me, or she thinks this about me, or whatever it is, gossiping, if you struggle with gossiping and you just kind of want to stop, this book is something you should read. It's like a book that you read if you really want to find peace. But if I'm ever like really in this bad space where I'm overthinking or there's other people involved and I'm just having a hard time getting over the situation, I like to go through all of the little tags here, and they all just have random like quotes that I like to read, and it kind of just soothes me. I actually read this book in March, but I really needed it in May because I did go through a few little things that kind of required me to go through this book again. And I highly recommend for anyone that's just trying to live a peaceful life. The next thing is ankle weights. I have been needing ankle weights for the longest time. I saw black sand all over my floor and I was wondering where it was coming from, and then I realized it was coming from my ankle weights. So I was on the hunt for ankle weights that were made like this, so I knew nothing would kind of leak from it. These have been my favorite. I normally do at-home mat workouts, and these are 1 pound, so they're not really heavy. So last summer I really wanted this bag because I think it's the cutest bag for the summer. Let me put things in it so it looks better. There you go. And the reason why it's such a good bag for the summer is because you can put your water bottle in here, you can put body sunscreen, you just have more space to put more things. If you're going to a picnic or you're going somewhere where you're gonna be out for a long period of time and it's hot, I think a bag like this is great. I got the size small with this short handle so I can wear it like this. It's very chic, it's very overpriced, but it's cute. So okay, so I have one last thing to share and then we're done. It's body tape. I like to wear low waisted pants and I wear long tops, but the top always rolls up or just slides up and then my stomach is exposed and I kind of don't like that look. So I started taping the front of the shirts so they stay down, and so far it's been working really well. I got this from Winners. I think it was around $10 or $9. It's body and clothing tape and it works really well. I'm sure this is something a lot of you have already been doing, but I'm only discovering this now because this is just a recent problem I've been having. So that was all for my May favorites. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.